All right, all right. Chosen ones. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode on Antonicus Motivates. All right, so y'all already know what we do about this time. We're about to go ahead and get into this video yet again this morning. And today is April 17th, 2026, Friday, man. Yes, sir. And today is number 17 of the burpees training. So we're about to get into that as well. About to get into the whole deal like we always do. But, this morning, before we start rolling, I always kind of just like to go over my sayings once in a while in this notebook of mine. Just because, I already said I was going to be like incorporating this into more of my videos, or some of the videos, not all of them, but just as a reminder for ourselves of God's promises for ourselves. All right, chosen one? So anyway, I will not fear. I will not faint. My God is with me. Nothing can defeat me. I am a child of the Most High God, redeemed by the blood of Christ, set free from condemnation, and treasured by my Creator. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And I speak these verses over my life to the enemy. 100. Isaiah 54:17. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Psalm 37:3-5. I will have the desires of my heart. 1 Corinthians 2:9 tells me, no eye has seen, no ear has heard the things the Lord has prepared for those who love him. John 10:10 tell me that the devil came to steal, kill, and destroy me. And we know that's what happened. But he came to give me life and give it to me more abundantly. Jeremiah 29:11 tells me what? What is there for me? What, hater? There's a hope and a future for me. Okay? So I don't care what you're talking about. Exodus 23:25 tells me that if I serve the Lord, then I would be blessed. Psalm 84:11 tells me no good thing will be withheld from me. Philippians 4:13 tells me I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Psalm 132:15 tells me I will have abundance, plenty of provision and food. Psalm 1:3 tells me whatever I do will prosper. Psalm 55:22 tells me he will sustain me and I will not be shaken. Joel 2:26 tells me I will eat plenty. 1 John 5:14-15 tells me we know we will have whatever we ask for in prayer. And we know what we didn't want was what they tried to give us, right, chosen ones? So we know what we do want. And we already asked for that. We know we're going to have that. Proverbs 10:22 tells me the blessings of the Lord. Proverbs 2:6-7 tells me that what is in store for me? Excuse me, hater. What? Success is in store for the upright. He is a shield to those whose walk is blameless. The Lord gives wisdom to the righteous. So, I rise in the power of God and nullify every strategy of the enemy. I am protected by the hand of the Lord, and no evil will prevail against me. I am walking into favor today. I carry the seal of heaven. Every step that I take is blessed. I do not chase doors. Wait a minute. Every step that I take is blessed. I do not beg for breakthrough from these clowns around out here. I do not. I walk in it. I walk in my breakthrough. I do not beg for breakthrough. I walk in it. I do not wait for peace. I carry it. I do not chase doors. I unlock them. I am not who I was. I am who God says that I am. My name is rising. My future is secure. My miracles are manifesting. And today is not ordinary. Nah. Because today is divine. Let's get it. All right. Anyway. All right, chosen one. So I'm gonna go ahead and crank up. We're about to go ahead and get into this video today. And you know what I wanted to talk to you about today and tell you, chosen one, you already know, man. The agents of darkness are all around you out here, right? They never wanted to see you succeed. All they want to do is they want you. All they really want is they want you to give them your energy or your time. But you don't have no time or no energy for none of them. No more, ever again. And they were the tests that you passed already. And you were the test that they failed already. So access has been officially denied, and there's no coming back for none of them from what they did to you and how they tried to destroy your entire life. And that was seen by the Most High, and He knows, and He's got you. That's the reason why He cut you off from them all now. That's the reason why He's got you in the place where He's got you now. So they can no longer harm you, because He saw what they was doing to you. All right? So anyway, man, I'm going to go ahead and put it in gear, and then we're going to go ahead and roll out, man. I got to get over to my spot this morning and get my day 17 of the burpees training. And again, as usual, y'all already know, chosen one. Anyway, let me get my sunshades out of here. You know, so I can go ahead and do my thing, man. Thought I had them in here somewhere. Well, I got some over here. Always got sunshades all over the place. So I know the sun be bright in the morning time, and I ain't trying to. I gotta shield and protect my eyes, man. You gotta be careful out here when you on these highways and byways. You already know, chosen one, because the Decepticons are in their vehicles. Trying to hit you like mayhem off the Allstate commercial. I done told you about that. Coming up in your blind spot and everything. We done went over that yesterday when I was telling you about that too. How we gotta be very, very careful. And I already prayed up before I left the house. I said my prayers this morning before I left. I was up early, you know, in my room with my prayers and my Bible and Psalms this morning. And got my full armor on, Ephesians 6:10-18. Not messing around, man. No more time for messing around, no more time for games. This is not the season to be asleep no more. This is a season to be wide awake and to be watching all of our surroundings all the time. The world is a really crazy place right now, chosen one. You already know it's really weird, man. People are weird. Everything done switched up. And a lot of things are just off. But we felt that everything was off. Like the chosen ones, we all felt it, man. We knew something was off since the beginning, myself personally, since the beginning of this year. And it was like we knew something was coming, and then the whole war and all that thing popped off in March. Now we're already beyond halfway into April, about to be going into May. And y'all already know it's about to get warm, chosen one. It's about to get really warming up real quick and about to be hot before you know it summertime. So you know the Decepticons and the crash out professionals are gonna be, they're gonna be ramping up in all their activities as they get more hot and more stressed out. And as things begin to crumble with this whole system, this Babylon system, we all in this matrix, this program, right? But anyway, man, back to what I was saying in the topic though, Chosen One. You know the reason why God had to remove you from them, because they weren't never gonna assist you in your growth or into what you originally set out to do with the Most High from the very beginning. They weren't going to do anything except for just cause you to stumble, mess up, and go back into what you already had prayed your way out of, And going back to what you done came from, that right there cannot, help you to do anything for the kingdom. Going back to what you done came from, you already know it's not going to work ever again, and it probably can get you messed up really, really bad, real fast. So now we just gotta stay on this path we're on right now, man. For real, man. You already know they don't care nothing about us, man. And I got things I gotta do, man, because I don't know if y'all can hear that on the camera, but the motor messed up in my passenger window, so I gotta break down and open that back up and try to figure out what's going on with that, because the wind is already whistling in my window. So I hope that's not picking up too much on the video. Anyway, it's always something, and then, like I said, it's about to get hot. But anyway, man, I just keep on, I keep on moving every day out here, man. There's a lot we got to get done. There's a lot I have to get done, man. And I know nobody else is going to do it for me. We already know nobody else is coming to save us, right, Chosen One? We done had to endure things that most people could not have survived, and we've had to make a way out of no way, like MacGyver in the old school 80s show, rigging things up, man. Fixing things that were broken. Doing whatever we could because they made life pretty much impossible for us. These wicked, evil ones. And all they've ever wanted to do is to see us fail. But they're not going to get what they wanted. They're not going to get it. Because what they don't know is that we are not the type that gives up easily. We're not. Still got this fight inside of me, man, every day. Still coming back every day, We got to get it done, man. Everything we got to get done, we got to get done. And it's hard to handle a lot of things, when you alone and you don't have nobody else but God. It's hard, man. But you know what, though? It's all right, though, Chosen One, because you already know None of them cares a middle finger about you. None of them do. They don't. You know they're watching you out here, man. And you know they've always been jealous of you and didn't want you to do what you were doing because they don't have no lives. They don't do nothing with their lives. They're soulless, man. They're agents of darkness. They're all around you. They don't do nothing with their time except for run their mouth about you. And they don't do nothing that benefits society like this right here, like creative with their time. That's another thing too, Chosen One. You know you got to stay busy and occupied with some type of activity that's constructive, not destructive. If you don't, then you already know an idle mind is the devil's workshop. They want you to be idle. They want you to be coming back to them. That was the whole logic behind the isolation that you had to go through, or that you're still in. Many of you are still in, including myself. But you learn how to embrace the isolation and utilize it for your benefit instead of to your detriment, which is what they don't know how to do, because they are totally consumed by all the distractions and the program. They're part of the program. They're all part of the program. You already know it, Chosen One. And you know they're all around you out here, man. And you know it's getting worse, man. That's another thing too. That's the reason why we have to keep it positive, man. We got to stay on our positive vibration. We got to just continue to shed our positivity to others, to keep the other chosen ones encouraged, share our positivity, shine our light out here in the darkness, be the ones who stand for the truth in a world full of lies. And it's very difficult to do. But if we don't do it, who's going to do it, right? About to get here to my location though now, Chosen One. But we always have to have these discussions every day, man, to talk about this stuff. To talk about how it all is and how, you already know they don't care nothing about us and they left us. And if we lived or died, they could care less. So now we're just going to continue to build and grow together. The other chosen ones, man. That's what we're going to continue to do. About to get in day number 17 of the Birth Beast training session. We got each other, man. And strangers got us from all over the world. We don't need none of these fake people. None of our fake family and none of them. We're going to be just fine with the Most High, man. And with other real ones. So anyway, with that being said, Chosen One, hold that thought right there, man. I'm going to go ahead and get in this session. Then I'm going to get my backpack on. And then I'm going to do like I always do. And finish breaking down this topic for you. About, all these agents of darkness. They're all around you out here. They only want you to give them your energy or your time. Don't let them slow you down for nothing right now during this season, especially when you're making moves and you're already on top of, you know, everything that you know you should be on top of, and handling your business the way God, the Most High, wants you to. Don't allow them to come and try to mess you up no more ever again. All right? So hold that thought. I'm going to be right back with you. All right? Stay tuned. All right, chosen one. So I'm back now, and back to the topic on how you already know the agents of the darkness, they're all around you out here. You know they're everywhere. Now you know you have to stay away from them. You have to keep showing up for yourself every day. You have to keep putting in the work for yourself every day. Keep building every day. Keep growing every day. Keep nurturing your growth every day. Just got in day number 17 on the burpees training session again. And I'm staying committed to that. Stay committed to what you're doing. Stay committed to motivating others on your channel or whatever you're doing. Keep your vibration high. Don't pay no mind to people who's trying to come up to you, approach you on some BS or something. Don't pay them no mind. Don't pay them no attention. Like I said, you already know they're all around you out here. I see them. I see them moving every day around me, man. You already know they done showed you who they were, so you know you have nothing left to do with none of them. And they tried to ruin and destroy your whole entire life. That's what they did to me anyway. And so that is never going to be forgotten. And every day, man, I'm out here. Every day that I keep on going, that's another day that I know that I'm thankful to God I didn't give up. I didn't give up and quit. Because that's what they always wanted us to do, chosen one, you already know. That's what they've been waiting on the whole entire time. That's what they've been wanting to happen the whole entire time. They preyed on your downfall. That's what they did. They secretly prayed that you would die. Then they tried to make it happen. And that's something that's never going to be forgotten. And if they didn't secretly pray that you die, then they secretly prayed that you would just be homeless or that you would be in prison. One of those things. You know, so you already know that's the deal. You know that there are clowns out here in the circus. Like I said, you know you got to keep your energy to yourself. It's yours. It belongs to you and not to them no more. They'll never get it back. And you ain't going to where they are. So the only way they can try to get it back is to try to come back to you. But you're not going to let that happen. Like I said, man, they're all around you out here everywhere, chosen one. They don't want you to have nothing. And they have fun. They had fun for a very long time, taking advantage of you. You're not going to let that happen ever again. It's over between you and all of them and your fake family or your fake hometown or wherever it is that you're at. You're there. You have to do what you have to do until God makes other ways. But stay focused on your on what you're doing. Stay focused on your dreams. Keep your dreams alive, your hope alive, because when nobody else will support you, other strangers will support you from other places, and they see you putting into work, and you see them putting into work, and they're going to be the ones that's going to be the winners that you're going to surround yourself with from now on. You're never going to surround yourself with losers ever again, or with jealous and envious people ever again. You also learn from your mistakes, and from dealing with certain people, that there are those who are jealous and envious of you, and who can't stand to see you doing good, and who can't stand to see your gifts and your talents. So you're going to be watching everybody by their body language and by the type of fruit. You will know them by their fruit that they're producing, by what they are always doing, by their actions. You will know them. You also know when you want to talk about God around them, if they don't like that, or if you start talking about the word of God around them, if they act like they don't want to hear that, that's another clear indication and a red flag right there that you don't need them around you no more, and that they're not on your vibration. Because you got people all out here walking around out here, they seem nice, they seem kind. Yeah, they seem like they're doing good things, positive things and stuff like that. Just because you see them, and they look on the surface a certain way and everything, that's just how it is. They're all around you out here, and they don't care nothing about you. They don't. You just got to mind your business, stay to yourself, and handle your business. They don't care about how your feelings are on the inside. They have no care, none whatsoever. And they have no remorse for what they did to you. Absolutely no remorse whatsoever. No sorrow in their heart, none of that. They don't care. They don't care that your whole life got ruined, and that your whole life you had to struggle. They don't care. All they care about is themselves. That's all they care about out here. They never checked on you. They will never come to you, to your aid. God is the only one who's going to come to your aid. If they come to your aid and they try to act like they get coming to your aid, it's for ulterior motives. It's not for you. And it's not to uplift you or to encourage you. It's to see what they can get out of you. They're all around you out here, chosen one. You already know. I'm serious, man. This is not the time to be asleep no more. We know now who they are. And we also know that ever since everything happened with the okie doke back in 2019, things are no longer the same. And they're not going back to normal. We know they're not. Most of these people who took it, they're the ones out here who hate you the most. Because you didn't take it. And also because you remain true to yourself, to your authentic self. They can't stand that either. They can't stand the fact that you won't join in with them and that you stay to yourself and mind your own business. So they always got to be minding your business instead of doing something with themselves. And instead of helping other people in the world like they should be doing, like what you're doing on your channel or wherever you're working, whatever you're working towards for positivity and for growth, to help others and to uplift others and to help others see that there is, there is hope if you just keep believing in yourself, no matter what your circumstances are. I mean, your circumstances can be really bad, but you got to always know that there's other people who have worse circumstances than you. No matter what, no matter how bad it looks. And like I said before, it's gratitude, attitude every day. But they're all around us out here, and given the opportunity, they will make your life worse for you if you let them. They will only come back into your life to take advantage of you again, to try to control and manipulate you again if you allow them. But God has got you right now because they tried to box you in. That's what they've been trying to do for a very long time. You already know it, chosen one. They wanted to stifle and stop your creativity. This is the reason why I say you just got to stay focused on what you're doing. Because you see, they see you and see what you're doing now. And they're trying to, squirm their way into what you're doing. Or trying to get up in here. Trying to get up into here to try to work back on your head again. Work back on your psyche again. And we already know who this is. It's not really them. It's the entities within them. Because they've done taken them over. But they haven't taken you over. That's the reason why they try to make you look like the crazy one. That's the reason why they try to cancel you. That's the reason why you just have to stay alone right now. You're a champion. You already know it. You've got what it takes. You just got to stay committed. Keep your personal peace. Protect your peace, man. Don't ever let nobody disrupt your peace no more. That's what they want to do. It's the entities within them that want to do that to you again. They will if they get an opportunity, chosen one. You already know. If you let them. They're still going to be throwing their little, things your way. But you just have to let it roll off like water on a duck's back. Because you're producing fruit. And you're doing something that's actually keeping other people keeping their head up, out here in these difficult times we're in. And you're keeping your own head up by doing what you're doing with your creativity. So keep doing that. And the stronger you get, little by little, the more you work yourself back. I've had to, really work hard on myself during this season. Without no support from nobody, no help from nobody, man. Except the Most High. That's it. All they are is haters, man. Everywhere. They're all around you. Agents of darkness. They love the darkness. But you don't have time for it no more. They want to drag you down into the abyss with them if you let them. They're crabs in a bucket. That's what they are. And they may look nice and friendly on the surface, like I said. They may look friendly, they may look nice, but they're not. because you got to use your discernment. You use your discernment, and you know. You have to test the spirits. Some of them, after you test them, they may be nice. They really may be genuine. But I'm telling you, my friend, they're getting very, very few. The genuine ones left, the real ones. The chosen ones are really the only real ones left, who are really emanating their light and being a beacon of hope and light to others right now. And they help me out tremendously on their channels as well. You know? But anyway, man, I'm gonna go ahead and close the video out. I don't want to make the video too long today. I just wanted to keep you encouraged, chosen one. Know that no matter what you're facing, I'm right here with you in your own personal battles, struggles, hardships, or whatever it is you're dealing with in your life. Just know that I know the feeling, and you're not alone. You're not alone, man. There's just a lot of evil going on out here right now, and things are really weird, and people are not the same no more. And so, you know, that's what this channel is all about, for encouraging the other ones, the other chosen ones, or the other ones who feel the same way we feel, and who have been through, you know, the worst of the worst and still survive. And then also that we had to be isolated and alone and stuff like that. You know, we got each other on our channels and stuff like that. We're finding each other all the time. And we're gonna keep building together, man. Lots more to come, man. You know, hopefully soon, God willing. Little by little, it's baby steps. The channel is growing. So, you know, just like I always do about this time, I just like to say peace, love, light, blessings to you all, to each and every one of you. And I'm gonna catch y'all all on the next one, all right? Till the next one, I'm out. Peace.